Welcome to our lesson of physics practical in our channel of Skillslearningnetwork. Today I'm here to show you how to make a right connection within your physics experiment. We have many experiments in current electricity which involves various apparatus. We have ammeter, we have voltmeter like this one. This is voltmeter, and then we have many apparatus. We have galvanometer, we have meter bridges, and you can perform various experiments. So our topic for today: how to make a right connection with the apparatus of ammeter and the voltmeter. If you are the first time to watch this channel, subscribe our channel, allow the bell notification in order you to be the first when we upload a new video about our lessons. In our channel we have physics experiment, we have chemistry experiments, we have biology experiments in various topics. In physics there is mechanics, there is Hooke's law, there is light, there is principles of moment experiments. And in chemistry we have different titration or acid-base titration, kinetics experiments, solved experiment, even qualitative analysis experiment. So in physics, now we are dealing with the currents. For today we deal with a current experiment. I will show you how to connect those, how to make a right connection. Mean that how you are going to connect when you meet with the ammeter and you meet with the voltmeter, and you have a cell like this one. This is the cell or dry cell. This is the cell, and you have a cell holder. So how you connect in order your connection to be right connection. In a circuit, we start with the Ohm's law circuit. Ohm's law circuit, it means you will have ammeter, you will have voltmeter, you can have a switch like this one. This is a plugged switch. This is a plugged switch, and you can have another switch which is called the tapping key switch. This is a switch you are going to connect like this one to allow the current flow. And you can have another apparatus which is called the rheostat like this one. This is a rheostat. This is a rheostat. This is a rheostat. Do you see? This is a rheostat. Actually, this is a rheostat of 0 up to 100 resistor or ohms. And you can have a connecting wire, which is very important to make a connection. Those are very important to make a connection of our circuit. This is connecting wire. This is connecting wire. And you can have another apparatus which is called the standard resistor. This is 1 ohm. Do you see? Yes, that is our apparatus. So our topic is how to make a right connection. How to make a right connection. Which is right connection in order to get a results of your experiment. Before dealing with a connection, what you have to consider during your connection, apart from the other apparatus, rheostat, a switch, cell, we have 3 apparatus here you have to consider during your connection. You have to consider the terminal charge from the ammeter and from the voltmeter, and your charge from the cell. This is cell holder. It means you are going to put your cell like this one. You put a cell. This is your cell. It means you put in this box. Now this is a cell. You can put it in this box or cell holder. So this cell holder, it has 2 terminals. It has negative with a spring. This is negative, and when you look your terminal of your cell like this one, you see negative is here. Negative is at the end of our cell. Yes, this is negative. Do you see? This is negative. Is not seen because it's black, but this is positive. So the part which has the spring is negative, and there's a part with a positive. You can separate like this one. You can separate like this one. This is negative and this is positive. So this is positive, this is negative, and this is positive. So you have to consider those charge, and you reconnect to be in one connection. So how to consider this? In order to make a right connection, your circuit should correlate with the charge. In a ammeter, this is common. This is common terminal. Usually you have to connect. Without this, you can't read any readings. This is negative charge. This is common. And this is red is positive charge or terminal. And this is positive charge. Is different. This is the same, but it is different from the readings. It means when you connect at 3 this terminal, you have to read with the terminal which is 3 there above, which is 3. And when you connect at 5, this terminal, you have to read at this readings, this line of 5. Even this one from the voltmeter, when you connect at 3, this one at 3, you have to read at 3 terminal of your readings. And when you connect at 5, you have to read at this terminal of 5. That is how to read. So we go direct to our topic. That was a description about the terminal and the other apparatuses, how to use it. So we go to directly to our connection, how to reconnect our circuit in order to get a right connection. We have said apart from other apparatus, like switch doesn't comprise the charge, rheostat does not a charge, standard resistor like this one do not has a charge, no charge here. So the apparatus which have a charge is the cell, and the apparatus which is ammeter and the voltmeter. So in order to get right connection, you have to consider positive of the cell should reconnect with the positive of ammeter and the voltmeter. That is we can say that is a principle of right connection. In order to get right connection, it means you have to rearrange first before connecting your wire. Like this one, this is negative, this is negative, this is negative charge, this is your negative charge, this is your negative, this is your negative from the battery which has a spring, and should be arranged, should be directly with the negative of your ammeter and the voltmeter. So look this arrangement, this and this one, this and this one. When you rearrange this one arrangement, this is negative with the positive, negative with the positive, negative with the positive. So your connection will be wrong. You have to reconnect. And when you look this side, this is the positive with the negative, positive with the negative. This is wrong connection. In order to connect in right connection, you have to rearrange, to make inverse of this arrangement to be this one. It means this positive, this is negative, and this is negative. This is negative from the spring will be the wire from this terminal. You are going to connect to this terminal. Even if at the connection there is another apparatus like this one, it means wire from here is going to connect here, and connect another wire from here is going to connect this terminal. So this is negative with the negative, negative with negative. This is right connection. It means the wire from this direction is going to be at the end to reconnect to negative terminal. And this arrangement with positive will reconnect. It means the wire, if there is another apparatus like this one, let's say there is a rheostat, it means the wire from here, the wire from this terminal is going to connect here, and another wire from this terminal will connect to this, and then the last wire is going to reconnect to this terminal. It means we're positive with the positive, positive with the positive. That is our right connection. I think you have got a concept about the connection. It means, I repeat, positive with the positive, negative with the negative, positive with the positive. That is our principle in order to connect our circuit, which you have when you meet with the ammeter and the voltmeter. You have to consider the cell and the other apparatus of ammeter and the voltmeter. Other apparatus is not necessary to consider. Let's say we proceed with the connection. You can rearrange before according to your circuit of your diagram. You can rearrange like this one. If your connection is, say this is the resistor is parallel with the voltmeter, like this one, you can rearrange the rheostat is here, or you can say this is voltmeter is at this direction, this voltmeter is at this direction, and the cell is here, the switch is here, and the switch is here, and the rheostat is here. You can reconnect by using, you can connect by using your connecting wire. Let's proceed with the connection to see how is right or not. We proceed with our connection. You connect, you take another wire, you connect to this terminal. Can put another wire to this terminal. As I'll be here. When you connect at 3:35, almost you're going to read at 5. Another wire, take this one to this. This one will go to common. Take another wire. This terminal. To this. Here there is a junction. Because you're going to connect with the parallel connection voltmeter with the resistor. This one. Take another wire. Make make a junction here. This parallel connection. I think you see how the connection is. The thing which you consider, I said we consider with the terminal from the battery or from the cell and the terminal of other apparatus of voltmeter and the ammeter, voltmeter and the ammeter. Do you see that is connection? So now let's cross-check our connection. We have said negative with the negative, positive with the positive. There is a rheostat here. It means the last wire will connect here to here, and then you're going to meet with the positive wire is going to connect to the positive of ammeter, and the negative wire from the cell is going to connect with the switch up to connection of terminal of voltmeter. So let's cross-check the right connection. Is it right or not? Do you see the readings? Or it means when you connect, you see there is right deflection. There is a deflection. There is a right reflection. It means when you connect, this is right connection. This is right connection. This is right connection. Do you see? So now this is right connection of your circuit, which have apparatus of ammeter and a voltmeter. And when you interchange the cell, it means with negative to positive, it means your connection will be wrong. Positive with negative, positive with the negative, your connection will be wrong. Do you see? There is a loss of current. There is a loss of current. I think you see. There is a loss. That is how we have to connect. So the conclusion of our lesson for today is you have to consider a right connection by considering positive of terminal from the cell should correlate with the positive of another apparatus like ammeter and voltmeter, and not otherwise, in order to get a right connection, in order to get a correct and accuracy your readers or your data for your experiment. Let's now we end up here for our experiment. That is our circuit, and I thank you for watching this video. Subscribe our channel Skills Learning Network, allow notification, comment, give us a comment, and allow notification for the coming lesson. Thank you for watching.